Hey everyone, what's going on? I'm here to talk about one of the most underappreciated games of our time, and that is Deadpool, the video game. I just beat it yesterday, and I'm gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this one thing. What went wrong? Why didn't critics like this game when it first came out? Because in my opinion, this is one of the best games I've played. At least one of the most fun games I've played. It's not perfect. I understand that. I do agree. And yes, it can be repetitive sometimes, but this is a lot of fun. I had a great time. I had a great time the first time I played it when it was first released, and I had even more fun now. The game had fun combat, in my opinion. It was a bit of a hack and slash and third person shooter all mixed in together, which I thought was done pretty well. Deadpool himself, he was funny. Nolan North did a great job voicing him. I think he is the definitive voice of Deadpool. We had Ryan Reynolds to be the definitive live action version of Deadpool, and I think that Nolan North is the definitive voice actor for Deadpool. I can't see anyone else voicing Deadpool better than him, and he is the man. In this game, we definitely have pretty good supporting characters. We got Wolverine, Psylocke, and Domino, and Cable himself joining in on this crazy adventure, and they're all pretty solid. In my opinion, this game was a lot of fun. Why didn't critics like it when it first came out? I think that they just didn't know how to have fun, in my opinion. Maybe they were expecting too much from this game. Maybe they played too much X-Men Origins Wolverine and they were like, well, we want that kind of same tone and the same vibes for this game, and it wasn't it. They forgot that it's a Deadpool game, not a Wolverine game, not a Batman Arkham City type of game. This is a Deadpool video game. Now, my only gripe with this game is that, yes, some of the platforming can be a little janky, and as I said earlier as well, that the game kind of gets repetitive, but it wasn't enough to take away my enjoyment. I had a smile the whole time when I was playing this game. One thing I did realize about myself as I was playing this game is that I laughed so much more now playing this video game than I did when I first played it in my earlier days. And this made me realize that there's only two ways someone could go as they get older. You either get more bitter and more unhappy or whatever, and you can't have fun and everything annoys you, you take everything so serious, or you get to a point where your sense of humor just becomes broken and anything makes you laugh. You're easily entertained and you don't take yourself so serious. I'm on that path. This one. The one where I don't take myself so serious anymore. Not as much as I used to back in the day. And anything makes me laugh. I think my sense of humor is officially broken because I laughed so hard playing this game. It was just so much fun. I had a smile on my face the whole time. So hey, if you're that person that you just love to have fun and you like to be entertained and you like crazy good comedy, try this game out. So one thing that I realized and it came to my thought is that if this game was released in this day and age, boy, would we have a problem. It would cause an uproar in so many insecure people. Reason why I say that is because the way Psylocke, Rogue, and Domino is presented in this game, I mean, High Moon Studios definitely put a lot of focus on them being hot. And yes, they look pretty hot in this video game. Now, in my opinion, that doesn't bother me that much, and it shouldn't bother anyone else either because they're fictional characters. They're just comic book characters. They're not meant to be taken so serious. But as we all know in this day and age, we have a lot of insecure people that they want to pour their insecurities into these fictional characters. Sadly, that's where we're at. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, listen, let's not forget what happened with Stellar Blade. Okay? Hey, when Stellar Blade was announced, we had a wave of insecure people spread their hate for this character, a fictional character. So And that game was awesome, by the way. I played it 2 times and I had a great time. But all I'm saying is that the way that Domino, Psylocke, and Rogue were presented in this game, I feel like people would have a problem with it. Obviously, I wouldn't care, and I know a lot of fans out there wouldn't care; they'll still play it. But all I'm saying is that yeah, if this game came out in these days, we would see some people complain about Psylocke's outfit, especially Psylocke's outfit. I really did laugh at that one part where you just start B slapping Wolverine to see if he wakes up, and you can just go for like 5 minutes just doing the same thing, and that part made me laugh a lot. Like I said, maybe my sense of humor is broken, and everything just makes me laugh so much now. But that was one of the biggest highlights for me in that game. We just you just slap Wolverine nonstop, and you could just keep going, and then Deadpool just has a number of things to say. It was just well done. So yeah, even though this game is not perfect, but it is a great fun game. And I will say this: one thing I did notice is that you can tell that High Moon Studios put a lot of love into this video game. They did the character justice. They had a lot of respect for Deadpool. They had a lot of respect for the other X-Men characters that were in it. And I thought it was well done. And I don't think it deserved the hate it got when it was first released. I think that we messed up in not taking it into our hands to make sure that this game blows up more because it deserved a sequel. And I really hope that we do get another Deadpool video game down the road. You know, the movie Deadpool and Wolverine was a huge success. So I hope that, you know, video game developers are like, you know what, let's make another Deadpool game. Keep the same voice actor, keep Nolan North, have him come back because he is the definitive voice of Deadpool. He does really well. And don't tone down the humor and the gameplay or whatever for people these days who take everything so serious and they're just so sensitive. No, do Deadpool how you know Deadpool. You know what I mean? Keep it Deadpool. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to do a quick little review on the Deadpool game and what my thoughts were on it this year in 2024. You know, when I first played it, I loved it. Years later, I'm playing it now. I still love it, and I'm still keeping it. And honestly, if you're a Deadpool fan and you haven't played this game, I highly recommend you play it. Although it may be a little hard to get now because I just learned a few days ago that they removed this game from the PlayStation Store. I don't know how it's like in other platforms, but man, when I saw how much they were selling this game, it's like at $50,000. And in other places they're selling it for like $189. Now, as good as this game is, I don't think it's worth $50,000 or a couple of $100 unless you make that really good amount of money in whatever business you do. If you can afford it, hey, go for it. But I don't think it's worth that kind of trouble. If you can find this game somewhere and they're selling it for like $20, go for it, buy it, and keep it because you won't find it in other places as easy now. But in my opinion, this is one of the most fun games I've ever played. It's not perfect, but it is great, and I did have a good time. And I highly recommend any fan of Deadpool or any fan of comic book superheroes in general to play this game. Now, what do you guys think? Have you played the Deadpool game? Did you like it? Do you want to play it? Do you want to experience it? Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. And hey, like and subscribe. And remember, stay nerdy, stay positive, love what you do, and you guys have a good one. See you later.